I'm hoping tonight will be a good night. So. There's reports that these mannequins move. Now, how they move is a whole different ballgame, but when the guys come in for work, they will notice that mannequins are moved. There's two right up here. There's a female mannequin and a male mannequin. Glenn said that these two are now in the wrong positions. The female should be back here and the male should be up over here. So he said last time they were in that position was a couple days ago. Now they're moved. How they move? Good question. It's one of the things we're going to try to hopefully do tonight too. Figure that out. These now, these have been moved. Where they'll be turned. They have little plastic holders. They'll be turned in position. Now you got to take a lot. Now, plus the glass foundation on the bottom, you can hear that they are, when they're moving. But yet, last time we were here, somebody said that one of them moved, but we never recorded any sound of that moving. So, but they do, they're pretty, they're pretty light. They're on a pedestal that are hooked up to the back of the legs. But they have found them in different positions too, so it's kind of strange. Now, one of the things too is that windows like this were open. There were 5 of them open on 4 of the buses. Now, it takes a lot of effort to open these windows up, but we went in and we closed every window. So that way then, we could see. Now, like for instance over here, this one is always open because we got a cord running through for power. So we already know the position of that window. But this front one over here, that one is stuck, period. It ain't gonna open or close any more than that. We can't even get it to close, okay? So we already know about that one. So this bus has 2 windows that are open. But when we got here, this window was open. It was open about 6 inches. So what we did is we went in and we closed it. There's no reason for these windows to be open. It's not like the workers here are going in and, hey, let's open the windows. It's a bright sunny day.
Let the wind blow through our hair.
So we went and we closed them. This bus is pretty good. All the windows are closed. Again, you can see like a cord coming through, but they were able to close it most of the way. And then, one of the things too, these little guys. And one of the main EVP noises, well not EVPs, but one of the main noises that we got last investigation was this. Okay? I remember hearing that on one of the videos. Didn't know what it was. It's now closed. We'll see if they open it. But the main thing too is the doors. The doors are locked. Okay, I'm pushing on it pretty hard. It's locked. They'll come back tomorrow. They're all closed. How do you do that? I don't know. But one of the other things too that we've noticed in the past investigation is we hear this. We can hear the door jiggling. So that's what we want to capture again, is to get the door moving. This one in particular.
They have 2 distinct sounds.
2 distinct sounds. That one's a little more hollow. This one's a little more tight. This one definitely distinct sound. Okay, so we get all those, but that's the number one noises that they hear the most, and that's what we're trying to capture. Okay. Now, what's cool about this bus is that, well, for one thing, it's the famous double-decker. I call it a double-decker for Greyhound. Now, Glenn Katzenberg, who works here, he was sitting right here. I was sitting right here. We were doing an EVP session, and plus we also had the EMF detector with. Now, Glenn was asking questions, and I'm sitting here, and I could hear, to me it sounded like somebody walking on the concrete up below this window. And at the same time, now it's pitch black in here, at the same time, Glenn goes, "Do you hear something over here?" I turned my camera, which has night shot on it, and here he is pointing over here. I'm looking over here. And we're like, I'm like, alright, now that is totally weird. Because I was thinking he'd be pointing my way. He's pointing that way. Then all of a sudden, you could hear like something walking in and was like standing right here. The goosebump measure went way up. And I'm like, wow. And then all of a sudden Glenn goes, "It's here." Last investigation, Adam and Glenn were doing an EVP session on this bus. They got off the bus, and as they turned to get off the bus, they said they saw a black figure, shadow, whatever, walk between the buses in the back. So what Adam has done is we got an IR light with a camera set up to hopefully get that. And that's where a lot of the sound, the walking sound, a few other things. So we got one camera set up over there. Hopefully with that new IR illuminator on there, it's going to show up nice, and hopefully we'll get something there. So.